A man law enforcement officers are linking to a vicious crime against an elderly couple is back behind bars tonight. Investigators say he's responsible for several shootings and robberies in Jasper County. This morning, ATF agents and Jasper County deputies arrested Keeyan Seastrunk at his parents' home. Seastrunk, Michael Byerly and Xavier Clark are facing federal charges for a violent crime spree. KFTM's Haley Bull spent the day investigating the case. She joins us in the studio to share the story of the elderly couple. Haley?
Kelly, investigators say the suspects are responsible for shooting a woman through her window, robbing and shooting a man outside his home, and attacking and shooting an elderly couple, the Shellhammers. Tonight, nearly a year after the attack, they're providing a harrowing account of what happened.
You know, I mean, it was shocking, like a horror movie.
The scene Aline Shellhammer describes from last March started out like any other night until the 74-year-old says she tried to turn on the bath.
And I said, Bobby, there's no water. I wonder what happened.
Investigators say the attackers had meant to turn off the power, but instead turned off the water. 76-year-old Bobby Shellhammer says he walked outside to check, but made it only 3 steps.
He grabbed me and just stuck that gun in my neck. And that's when I grabbed the gun and tried to turn it on him, and then he shot me.
Shot in the hip, he fell to the ground. His wife says 2 men came into the house.
They were all camo and masks, ski masks, and pistols. And they said, give me your money, give me your money.
She says 2 men pushed her down. Outside.
Well, I went down. And then he told me, he said, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot you in the head.
Bobby Shellhammer crawled underneath his vehicle.
And then he drugged me out and kicked me all the way in the house.
And they kept hitting him in the head, and I pushed one out of the way to go see about him, and I said, y'all, please, please, don't hurt him. I kept pleading with them, and then when I got over there by him, they kept saying, give me your money, give me your money.
She opened their safe. Investigators say Michael Byerly, Keeyan Seastrunk, and Xavier Clark took the couple's $70,000 in retirement savings, guns, personal documents, and tools. While they ransacked the house, Aline Shellhammer went to her husband.
I laid down by him to comfort him. I thought he was dying, and I kept saying, y'all, please don't hurt him, please don't hurt him. They were fixing to leave. And one of them said, go ahead and shoot him in the head. And so I laid over him. So I protected him. And so when I had my legs over him, they come back, and that short one that they just let out and caught again, then they said, go ahead and shoot them in the head and get rid of them. Well, I figured that's it.
One of the men shot her. The bullet went through her legs.
And here's the bullet hole. And they left us laying here to die.
She says once they left, she picked up the bullet, put it on the counter, got her husband in the car, and drove to the hospital.
It's just, you know, a bad nightmare that'll never go away.
Bobby Shellhammer spent more than a month in the hospital and still faces more surgery. In the studio, Haley Bull, 6 News Tonight.